Assam-Meghalaya CMs hold meet to discuss long-standing border issue. Hello viewers, good morning. You're watching me on Korbingung Live English Primetime News. Assam CM Himanta Biswa Sarma and Meghalaya CM Conrad Sangma on Friday held a meeting in Guwahati over the old boundary issue between the two states. After that, the CMs held a joint press conference where they informed that regional committees will be formed to look into the issues. The chief ministers informed that the regional committees will focus on points like historical facts, ethnicity, and administrative convenience and submit their reports in 30 days. Conrad Sangma told media persons that they had a detailed presentation given by the Assam government on 6 out of the 12 areas of dispute. They have 3 regions where the 6 areas of difference fall. 3 committees, each from Meghalaya and Assam, will focus on historical facts, ethnicity, administrative convenience, willingness, and contiguity and submit their reports. The 6 disputed sites taken up in the first phase are Tarabari, Gijang, Phalia, Baglapara, Pilinkata, and Khanapara. These areas fall in Kachar, Kamrup Metro, and Kamrup Rural districts in Assam and West Khasi Hills, Ribhoi, and East Jaintia Hills of Meghalaya. Assam Chief Minister Himanta Biswa Sarma said through this, the governments are not trying to redraw the boundary but change the perception about those areas or villages. The new panels will have 5 members each, including a cabinet minister of each state, besides bureaucrats. He added that local representatives may be part of a committee. Members of both the panels will visit the sites, interact with the civil society organizations, members, and complete discussions within 30 days. This meeting had come after the give and take policy agreed by the 2 parties.
We're very happy that the meeting was a very constructive, a very positive meeting that we had. We have been very clear from both the governments that we want to resolve the areas of differences and the disputes that are there between the 2 states. It has been very long and a lot of people have suffered in different areas because of these differences that have existed. Therefore, there is a very strong political will to find an amicable solution to these areas of differences. Number 2, we have also agreed that whatever we do, it must be done in a respectful manner, and both the states need to respect each other. Today in the meeting, we had a detailed presentation given by the government of Assam on 6 of the areas of the differences that are there out of 12. The strategy which both the state governments have agreed to follow is to take up these matters in a phase-wise manner. So there are areas which are slightly lesser complicated, some slightly more, and some very complicated. So therefore, we would like to resolve these issues by taking the disputes or the areas of differences in a phase-wise manner. Therefore, we have decided that 6 areas out of the 12. 1. Tarabari, 2. Gizang, 3. Hahim, 4. Boklapara, 5. Khanapara, Pilankata, and 6. Ratachera.
These are in Kachar district, Kamrup Metro, and Kamrup district. From Meghalaya side, it is in West Khasi Hills, Ribhoi, and East Jaintia Hills. So what we have done, for these 3 districts, we have taken the name of Meghalaya for the purpose of reference. So there will be a regional committee which will be headed by a cabinet minister from Meghalaya side, which will be headed by a cabinet minister from Assam side, and the 3 regional committees will be there to resolve disputes which are there for West Khasi Hills, Ribhoi, and East Jaintia Hills. Now, this committee will also include bureaucrats and maybe the local representative. we have decided that from both sides, committee will be constituted with 5 members. Now it is up to the government of Meghalaya to notify that 5 names, and of course from Assam side we will also notify the 5 names.
Meanwhile, people of West Karbi Anglong district, including students and civil organizations, have expressed their strong protest against the government's give and take policy to resolve border issue. People of the hill districts affirm that they would not allow any attempt to surrender any party of land belonging to the West Karbi Anglong district. NewsX report, Karbi Anglong Live. Karbi Anglong Autonomous Council EM Jagat Singh Engti had on Friday distributed various materials sponsored by the government. The distribution program was held at his own residence in Balipathar, Nambor, Adarsa. EM Jagat Singh Engti distributed the materials in the presence of BJP Sarupathar Mandal President Lakhiram Rongpi and Secretary Hunaram Singnar. The various materials distributed included sports equipment, agricultural equipment, mosquito nets, copies, tarpaulin and others. During the event, EM Jagat Singh said that since the BJP came to power at the KAAC, Sarupathar had seen fast development. He said that the backwardness of the constituency is all because the parties before BJP who led the KAAC never bothered to give the post of EM to the person elected from the constituency. He urged upon the people present to support the BJP with all might so that the Sarupathar get more developmental opportunities. He also assured that good roads, proper drinking water, housing and employment will be provided to people if the BJP returns to power. Anand Terang from Bokajan along with Subhas Terang from Langchathing, Karbi Anglong Live. VDC Chairman Sarkoi Rongphar on Friday met the fire accident affected family members inside Dadhora polling station. The relief materials to the affected family was provided by MSc Richard Togby. Here is a report. The house of Samuel Ingti, resident of Sarterang village under the Dolamara police station, was destroyed in fire accident which took place on August 5 evening at around 4 p.m. The fire incident took place at a time when the owners had gone out for work at the paddy field. Several properties of the family, including bed, chair, dress hanger, mobile phones, clothes and cash money, belonged to local Sabhab group, were turned to ashes in the accident. The affected family members have not been able to ascertain the cause or the source of the fire accident as they do not have access to electricity and are only using solar equipment for home lighting purposes. The head of the affected family expressed his gratitude towards MSc Richard Togby for the help and VDC Chairman for delivering assistance. Meanwhile, VDC Chairman Sarkoi Rongphar stated that the affected family members were provided with financial assistance, mosquito nets, tarpaulin, clothes. In addition to this, the VDC Chairman informed that the fire accident affected family would be provided PMAY house from the block.
अच्छा तुम्ही कोण पोळ पहाला मी चुके सरी तुम्ही आणि सांग सरी बया पोळो लासी निली तुम तमे नालो सुनी आता पेन हेम सिदो अंतरगे पेने निली तुम लदा आन छुदे जदत पेन चिली छुहामलो चिली हुदत पेन निली बांग हेदी चिली चिथनमलो ला निली चोर बांके हालान दाक निली पुनु तहम दाम जैसी हाला दाक पेन सी नांचे थेगन लोंग पु निली के नांचे थेगन लोंग ले अंतरगे निली पुनु असोपोसी निली फांता नंग हांग निली के नांचे थेग दुन लोंग के आमी की क्लिप अपर कान
तेला दा कोपिलो हदाक नाले तुंगी बि मे दो मादा सर
निली तुमारुम लोंग के थांता अवे अंतरगे ला के बी पालेंग अर्नाल हाय निली तुमा ला पेरिय मुखान वेलो ला पुना
नोन मत के निली तुम तुवेरनिंग सामसे बेटा गलो दाग मेगी चोलाम निली फान WhatsApp पे से पचिनी लो तमे तुवे पर के दरकलि लुमासे निली तुम थांता बे सागरी पन थेके दालो लगे लगे सर एमसी सर फान निली पचिनी फिलो थ्रू WhatsApp पेन एमसी सर निली फान आको बेटा नंग पिथुलो असिनां तुम प्रॉब्लम पेन फाज एट फान राब दाम तु पुसी निली तु फानक तयलो तसेला सटेंग पेन सी निली तो दाव पर नॉन पिनी बांगलो दा दागना हुरी निली लोंग टाउन चेयरमैन मंगर सिंह तरंग pen leaders, local leaders, Dhanram Rongphar, pen senglok youth leaders tum, pen nilong penang an jirpu tum nang dun sini tum ladak sihini hormu kirabi fan bang lo. Lake fast aid fanili tum musri ban lo, pen ke pekumbor ban lo, la pen pine hormung ke chubiye fan ko pine 3 ban lo la pen ke lada tarpulin man lo la pen ke tangka sabu MC sar penili tum han nang pajir dun lo la so teng penili tum perap tikang lo
RJ Sondong Pars report from Dolamara for Karbi Anglong Live. Well, that is all we have just for this morning. Thank you for watching Karbi Anglong Live. Have a good day.